Good morning, everyone. Today is January 19, 2024. It's a Friday, end of the week. Couple of things. Next week, I'm not going to stream in the morning. Probably I'm going to make a couple of videos during the week, but it's going to be a busy week for me, so I will not be streaming most likely. Potentially I'll be back on Wednesday or Thursday, but this next week I'm gonna take it off. Probably I'm gonna make a couple of videos as a recap in the afternoon, but not sure yet. Second, I do have a new code which is Renko. You can see it here in the in the monitor in the screen here. So Renko would be my affiliate promo code for Apex. So just take a note of that. Let's get started with the news. I made a mistake yesterday, and I said that we were going to have news at 10 only, but that is for today. Actually, I corrected it though. But we are not going to have news at 8:30. So 10 a.m. are going to be the consumer sentiment and the existing home sales. This could move the market. Those are the news for today. Let's take this out of the way and let's review the point and figure charts. And let's start with, as usual, with gold. I was hoping and expecting that gold would touch this 2,000 level, and it did not. It started to bounce around this area here in between the mid of our support and resistance level here, and really started to move to the upside. So now it's moving nicely to a bullish. Making this yesterday it did make a trend reversal breakout. You see that pattern here. So you have we're going to see it in the Renko charts, but you see here lower highs and lower lows, then make a pivot high, then came back and then broke this horizontal line right there. So you do have a breakout of that pivot, which is actually the resistance we put there. So over 2020 is where started to move to the upside, and this happens yesterday in the afternoon. So here it's very difficult, and it was I did not trade gold yesterday, but it was very choppy in this area. Anyways, so that is we are above resistance now. So what I'm gonna do is to move this support and resistance levels to the upside here. And I'm going to use this pivot, this previous pivot, which is also that one there and potentially that one there, as a support level. So that is going to be the 2020 for today. And I'm going to use this extension here, which is if we look at this level there, that would be a good area of support or of resistance now, which is the same as the extension from yesterday. So you see here in this channel pattern that I had painted yesterday, that how this one moved in this range for the whole morning, and then in the afternoon started to break to the upside. After it broke that overshoot here, and then started to break that resistance level. Now in the extension here, you see how it went to the upper side here to the extension, came back or came here to the mid actually, and then came back, bounced again off of that resistance, off of that support, and then broke that resistance, and now it's moving up. I'm gonna delete this one here. I'm gonna delete that one there, and potentially I'm gonna paint a channel uptrend here, waiting for the price to come back. So if you see, we do have that there and this here as a channel. This one here could come back, and I would like it to see it come back and then move to the upside again to the resistance level. Probably it's going to do it as we look at it, because this one, it seems that it's coming back a little there. So okay, so the levels are then 2039, 2040, and 2020. So I'm going to write those here: 2040 and 2020 for gold. Okay, let's do crude. And crude made the attempt to go to the upside and break that resistance level right here, and now it's the move, it's fatiguing a little bit. So I'm gonna go with that support here, and I'm gonna go to the rounded number a little bit. Let's see, 73. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 73, which is a rounded number in crude. 73 and 70. I would say 75. Let's see how good that one is. So 73 here. And 75 is about that pivot high right here. So I'm gonna go $2 wide in here, and seems that it's trying to come back to the range. See if it finds some support this level, or bounced. But there is some resistance now in the mid and back up here. So yeah, it's still in the range. You have plenty of areas of or pivots here for resistance, and you do have an overshoot here and an overshoot here. This one is a significant pivot high right there. So plenty of resistance still for crude there. We'll see if it's able to manage to go up or come back to the range. Most likely would come back to the range, I would say. But what do I know? All right, let's do so let's go with ES. And levels for ES here. I'm gonna go up a little bit here to 47.74. Seems that it's trying to break this resistance up here. So I'm gonna go with this, which is a pivot. So this one is 47.80. I'm gonna call this one 47.80. No, a little bit below, 47.73. And then in the upper side, it's trying to break this resistance, still trying. So I'm gonna go with that. 48. 48.39. Okay, I'm gonna go just a bit above it just to see if it okay 40. Okay, so I'm gonna call that one just because the price is there 48.40 up here and 47.73. I said on this one, right? So apply and let's see how it looks. We're right at resistance right here, making new highs. Oh, look at that, beautiful on this one right there. So yeah, 40, that would be a good resistance level. Let's see what it does. It's a little bit too inclined for me on this move, but it's trying to thread that resistance level. Let's see if it succeed to break it or start to come back down. In 77, 47.73. I would say that I'm okay with that. And then we do have this mid at 4,800 now. Important level as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go with those levels. Let's see if we need to adjust any. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go with RTY now that we have it there. We're right at the support, at the resistance from yesterday, now becoming a little bit of support here. So I'm going to move it down. And then I am going to call this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with the same ATR, or not ATR, with the same distance here. And I'm gonna put the support right below where this pivot is, and potentially that zone there. Let's see what else we have. Not really nothing that much. So I'm gonna go with that below this one. So 1944. And here I'm gonna go with 1980. 1980 and 1944. And let's do the NQ. Let's wait a little bit for NQ to show up. So NQ gave all-time highs yesterday. So let's see what's going on now. Yeah, all-time highs right here. Given this, let's see. There's a Darvas right there. Let's see what we have. Yeah, this one here is the top in here is 157. So I'm gonna go with that 150, 157. Okay. So 157 on the support, and then the resistance This one is a little bit too wide. You know what I'm going to do is to match that resistance here, or this midpoint here at as the 300, a little bit of extension here, and then 17,440 on this one. I'm really paying attention to this level here, which is the mid. I should probably put that one here, but I'm going to extend it a little bit. So first resistance that I'm going to watch is this one, and then if it moves above this one, I'm going to go with the extension on that to 17. So 17, around 17,300 here, and then this one is 17,440. And this one is 157. Okay, we're all good. All right, so those are the levels for today. Let's see if those if we can use those during the day. And let's go with the time charts. No news at 8:30, so I wouldn't expect that much move. Seems that gold continues moving to the upside. Let's review the time charts. So sideways, 2 minutes for gold to open. Yeah, I like gold here. It's a little bit extended, but okay. So here we are in the 240s. We are crossing above these moving averages. Still, we do not have the moving averages stacking to the upside. We do have a descending line here. So still we have a little room to move there before we get some resistance. And if you see, there's no that much resistance up here other than this one 2040 that we just painted. So if it moves up, from here it could be easily rejected, but because you know the momentum indicator has the two the fast and the slow line below the zero line here. So, but it could move to the upside also, and then look for reach the 2060. The 60 minutes bullish, you know, it triggered a trend reversal breakout right here at 2028, and then it's moving to the upside, facing resistance now on those pivots that we analyzed earlier, and then bullish also in short term in the 30 minutes, so a little bit extended, potentially wanted to see a move to the downside for a bounce, but looks bullish on the 30s. Crude, it's making an attempt to go to the upside. There is, let me paint that one. So that line, and we are right there with this trend line from this pivot high all the way down here. We are right there, so we are still, you know, ranging. I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes down a little bit more and consolidate even more. No, now the 240 minutes also looks rangy, a little bit extended in the move here, but forming a bull flag in a channel. 60 minutes also, all the moving averages are stacking to the upside. Momentum is turning red here, though, in the histogram. So a little bit of consolidation could happen. And then here we are a little bit extended in this bull flag, but bouncing, potential bounce off of the 50s SMA. and momentum is red here in the 30 minutes. But it if you see here, there's a little bit of a divergence here. So even when you're making higher highs here, you're making lower highs in here. So this could be a reset of momentum for it to start moving to the upside again. Yes, bullish in the 240s, bullish in the daily here by making new highs, bullish in the 60s, and bullish in the 30s. No secrets there. Going towards resistance. This move can be a run on stops and come back. So we will watch that. It could be good rewards if you catch this retracement, if it start failing that break on this pivot high here. And in Q, same situation, bullish in the dailies, bullish in the 240s, bullish in the 60s, and bullish in the 30s. So everything looks good here. All moving averages are stacking to the upside. We are breaking the resistance here and moving to the upside there towards this 300, 17,300. Looks like we're doing okay. Momentum is a little bit extended in the 60 minutes and extended in the 30 minutes as well. And finally, RTY. And RTY is looking more bearish than all the indicators. So it seems that it's ranging below the 50 SMA, forming a bear flag. Potentially here, there was a trend reversal breakout. So you see here coming back down, up, down, and then breaking up to the upside. And this low is higher than this low. In the 30 minutes, ranging also below the 200 moving average, so good resistance there. And now that resistance is becoming support on the 60 minutes. So potential range to the upside, bullish to the in the short term on this one. Also, the 30 minutes looks a bit the same. Plenty of resistance here towards that midpoint. This previous resistance now becoming support on this one. Let's see if it's not an overshoot and then comes back. Because in the long term, and here it seems that it's bouncing off of this, in the daily, it's bouncing off of this 50 SMA, which is good thing. So if it continues moving up, then we can change the sentiment to a bull flag, but a little bit extended here. So we do have a low, a high, and a low, and then a bounce, potential bounce there. Or it could be a consolidation right here as well. Okay, let's go to the Renko bars. It seems that the application froze. There you go. Okay, so what do we have here? Pre-market bullish in the ES, making a little bit of retracement off of that 4840 level, reacting to the resistance. RM2 also here. In the in gold, nicely moving to the upside. Market just opened about 6 minutes ago. some buyers coming in, and right at resistance at 2040. The entry was it was triggering an entry a pre-market at 811 right here against R2. Nice move to the upside here in the overnight. Um, and we are 18.6 in here in gold. Where is it? It's, seems that I have to detach this again, so hold on. Okay, so gold in the dailies is, counter trending here, bounced off of this low here at almost 2000. It didn't quite make it, and then it started to bounce up. We are in kind of in a range here, coming back to the range. Up until and unless this one moves to above this descending line here, I wouldn't say that we are bullish. We are bullish moving towards this moving average resistance and potentially that one there, but it's not that gold is bullish. It's actually ranging here. And we are still below the first day opening range. Momentum, and I think that I said yesterday that we had some bullish divergence here in the MACD. So a higher low here where you have a lower high in this one here. So potentially momentum can start turning to the upside, and we have intermediate MFC to the upside there as well. So yeah, we could have some move to the upside in gold based on the daily chart. Now we do have still some resistance here, and if you notice, there is a lot of indecision in this area here. Compression area there, compression there, and also we do have this supply zone up here. So yeah, we play it as it goes though. And then crude here, we do have plenty of resistance level still, or area of again. So first of all, you have this. So we are above the first day opening range, but then you have a pivot high here and another one there. So sellers are reacting to those prices over 74.50, I would say. $75. So still in a range, trying to go up, but came down in today, and then potential fail. Still above the opening range first day. So bias a little bit more bullish than bearish, but it could fail. Yes. ES is trying to make a new high here, new all-time high. 4841.5 is where the pivot high is going to be. So, or it is. So let's mark this one actually, and we're right at it, trying to go through. Let's see if it succeeds. In the indicators, we do have MACD threatening to go positive, and the intermediate is rising. Um, and then we do have, I mean, the intermediate MFC here is rising in the upper zone, so that would still be bullish. And then we do have MACD, stochastic indicator, also positive. So this is the only one that it's not, that it's in red still. Looks a pretty bullish formation to me, so we'll see if it makes the attempt to go up once again. It broke this at a ascending channel. So for that, we are obviously sideways, but there's a higher low there, and we'll see if it moves to the upside there. In Q, all time high. I thought that QQQ made all time highs yesterday. Let me check that one. Yeah, QQQ made all time high yesterday. This is yesterday's bar. So went all the way to 413. In Q, however, it's here doing all-time high today at 17,255. And finally, RTY, being supported by this ascending line there. And then I don't have this one painted here, but I'm gonna do it now. From here to there, we are in this long-term triangle right now. But so it seems that we are bearish to sideways here below the the first day opening range, and potentially forming a bear flag if it goes back and fail this ascending line. Bad news for that would be bad news for RTY. Okay, so that's that. And this is another one, HG, but I don't trade that one in futures. I'm thinking to do a trade. Okay, anyways, I'm not gonna go there. Okay. So, where are we with gold? Yeah, made this attempt to go up, and now it's retracing back down. Just as a reminder, I'm gonna go and look at gold resistance up here in a down move, lower highs, lower lows. So short term, we are fighting with the resistance at 2040. Momentum a little bit extended. I would like it to come back here. I'm not in a rush to make any trades now, just because of that nice move to the upside in the overnight. Yeah, it seems on this one that it tried to go above resistance here on the 2040, went above that one to 2042, and then it's coming back down to the moving averages. Not enough. After these waves, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be 5 waves. A little bit too much for me, but you never know. And now, if you count this one, this could be also counted this way. So you have 1 here, 2 here, and this would be probably third one to go up. And that it's a little bit too extended. The overnight it's bullish though. Let's give it more time to decide if he wants to continue or coming back. One thing I would recommend you always is not just to jump to every single trade that or every single setup you see. You have to have all the elements aligned. In my case, what I look is first of all, it could retrace. So the number of waves that has happened already, right? So that's one. Second, if it's too extended, and that a good indicator would be this MACD or momentum indicator right there. Then, so if it's reset here, you have more probabilities. Also, look at what the histogram. Not the histogram. The fast and slow lines. You see that you're making higher highs here, but here you're making lower highs. So this could be a sign of consolidation. Then it turns and start moving up, and now you're saying, okay, I'm a little bit oversold in this area. I mean, overbought in this area. And now you see that momentum is coming back down. So it's either in a range or reversing. At this point, I don't see any reversal pattern, but I see that it's ranging below the resistance here, and you're not buying below the resistance or right under the resistance, because I mean you have to remember you buy on support, or try to look for that you buy in support, you sell at resistance. Now, here it's still not ideal, because I don't have a defined, well-defined pattern to prove me that this one is going to reverse. So a trend reversal breakout would be something like this. Let me expand this one. So see, yeah, I have space. So trend reversal pattern is you're making higher highs and higher lows, and then you're making a pivot low, and then a break, and so you are reversing the uptrend pattern here, right? So you go in this channel basically, right? And now you're breaking this channel to the downside. Now, where do you enter? You can enter it either here when it breaks there, or you wait until it breaks that one. So your entry here would be there, or you can enter in the new lower high, right? So if the market does something like this, do something like this, and then come back, you want to enter potentially there. So here it's doing that trend reversal pattern, but there's only one candle there. So so it's not a very well defined trend reversal. This one, I would consider this one a not a this one is a continuation up down only, but it's not really a significant pivot. Hopefully that makes sense. Still, it's an entry, right? I mean, you can take the entry, and probably you would be successful. The probably is how much. So I have been burned so many times doing this that I learned that in the hard way maybe that this is not really a trend reversal pattern. I need to see more pivots. So something like three candles before the move happened. So it would be a little bit more. There should be a little bit more space for this one. So 2 or 3 candles to the upside. So this one is not yet a significant move to the downside. We're still with the moving averages heading and stacking to the upside. So I would like this one to go here and then come back. Now, don't get me wrong. This could end up in being a large and nice move to the downside, but still, to me, it's not changing the higher highs and lower and higher lows pattern that we are seeing here in this channel. Now we are at resistance 2, which is extended. Still moving averages, or the fast lines are above the zero line. That's the zero line there. So moving the fast and slow lines are heading towards it. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I don't know, for some reason I don't have that many views anymore in my videos. This week has been a little bit slow. Normally I do have over 600 views in total, and this week went down to potentially to 200 views in general. So I don't know what's going on. So one thing that I accomplish is this, or that I change, is this promo code for Apex. So it's Renko now. If you want to take advantage of that, go and check the description. And it finishes, the promo finishes today at 5 p.m. So before 5 p.m. you have to sign up for an account, and then the promo expires. So keeps moving down here. Still still higher highs and higher lows, and we're below the 2040 resistance. What do we have here? In ES coming back down, higher highs and higher lows. We do have 1, 2, and this would be the third wave, a little bit too extended. And here more range in NQ. This is the one that that broke and new all-time new highs there. So it's ranging here. Let's put this one. It's for NQ. It's better to go with the 8. It's more noisy on the lower time frames. So cleaner minimum on 8. So we do have 1, 2, and this would be the third. Also higher highs and higher lows, a little bit too extended from my taste. And then if you see that this momentum is crossing below there, and there's a lower high right here, and this indicator is painting it automatically. So you have that one. You have a noisy up down here, but you can consider this one as a pivot as well. So one pivot there, and now it's forming there is some resistance there. Yeah, I don't see that much move and no entries on gold for me this morning. I'm gonna wait and see if it really confirms a potential bounce here to the downside, and play that. If it turns that this one loses momentum here and starts, proving and showing that it's going to go to the downside. And for that needs to give me a good trend reversal breakout pattern. Even though we are above the cloud and above this 50, so there's some some support here to prevent us for that to happen. This could easily go to the upside still. Yeah, this could either we can start visiting this area here if it continues moving to the upside. So very uncertain. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, Monday and Tuesday, I will not be, and potentially Wednesday, I will not be streaming. I have to move, or I have stuff to do, and it's going to be very complicated. So I'm not going to be in front of my computer in the morning, most likely. If I do, I will know the day before, and I'm going to put that post. But for now, I'm going to probably go back on Thursday. So be careful. Don't overtrade, and look for the patterns. If you want to review them, I do have them published in my Discord server or in the strategy playlist in this channel, in the YouTube channel. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.